Crews are working to shut down utilities and rope off what is left of the First Church of God on Falconer Street. And as of midday Tuesday, investigators still have not come to a conclusion as to what started this day after Christmas fire. I sat down with Pastor Mervyn Lee, who is remaining faithful in this time of uncertainty.
About 2 o'clock, the lady that lives next door in the apartment to the church, which is part of our congregation, Darlene Smith, got a hold of us, knocked on our door and said the church is on fire. And at that point I got fully dressed and jumped in the car and went over and watched the church burn. It was devastating at first, but then after that I just said, okay, God, what's next? You know, because that's what the spirit that we've got to have. We believe in faith. We believe that God is in control of all situations. And so that's what I did.
And Lee has received a lot of support from the community thus far, from texts, phone calls, and comments on social media. He says that he is happy that people are trying to lend a hand.
People are sad that the building is gone. There's a thing that we heard a few years ago. It says, if your church burned down, would the community know it? Well, I believe the community knows that we're gone. And one of the things that caught me was somebody who shared with us that a little girl was walking by and they heard her say, well, where are we going to have trunk or treat next year? And so, you know, God's got a plan. And we're going to believe him, and we're going to just walk that direction.
And going forward, Lee doesn't know what is next for his congregation, so he's just going to pray.
The world says build. The world says take the insurance money, put a new building up there and go. But if it's not in God's will, it won't work. There's removal of the garbage and stuff that's over there now and stuff, so that's going to be a cost that we're going to have to entail, you know, and church is still going to go on, and so there'll be the cost of heating and all that. They can send funds care of First Church of God to 118 Stowe Street, Jamestown, New York, 14701. But the biggest thing that anybody can do right now is pray.
So right now they have roped off what is left of the church here on Falconer Street. The fuel company is shutting off lines, and people in the community are just remembering what once was their house of worship. From Falconer Street, I'm Justin Gould for WNY News Now.